The girl dug with her bare hands. She couldn't help crying, then lay down on her mother's grave. When she woke up, her arm was broken. Her father drew a puppy on a plaster cast. He told the girl that her mother had gone to heaven, but the girl just looked on in bewilderment. Two of them went to the scene of the accident. The girl found out that she would never see her mother again. She cried with sadness, just wanted her mother to come back to life. The next day the girl stood up high in the sky. She opened her arms and prayed to God. To make her mother happy, she gathered flowers as a gift, but she waited until it was almost dark, but her mother didn't show up. She cried with disappointment. But she didn't give up. She still ran up the hill every day to call for her mother. Her father came to look for her, but the girl didn't want to come back. She only wanted her mother. On this day, she heard from a classmate. If she wanted to talk to people in heaven, she had to pass the test. The first step was to cross the blazing fire. After the little girl passed the test, she couldn't wait to pray to God that night. She hoped that God would hear her, but she kept trying. No matter how sincere her heart was, her prayers still failed. Naively, she thought that the test wasn't over yet, so she dragged her cousin to help her with the second test. She stayed for 5 minutes alone in a dark enclosed garbage can. It was too scary for a 4-year-old, but as long as she got to see her mom, it was worth everything. After passing all the tests, the little girl found that all her efforts were ineffective. She didn't wait for her mother's hug, but only the bullying of the bad kids. A boy told her that her mother died because of the bad kids. The little girl was very upset. The next day she came home, alone with her backpack. She walked straight up the hill. She walked to the grave of her mother. She called out to her mother as she crouched down. It didn't matter. She started digging up the mud on the grave. She cried out for her mother, until she was so tired that she fell on the cold grave. She prayed to God again, and then a miracle happened. Her mom really appeared. Mom gently hugged the girl. The girl touched her mother's face. Then she hugged her tightly. Her mother said to her, "Don't cry and be a strong child." At last her mother dressed her in a red sweater. The girl jumped for joy. So please comment if you too love your mother.